Thank you, Mr. Fair. On behalf of Dr. Michael Erdman, President of the School Board, and all of my colleagues on the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2011 graduation ceremony for Germantown High School. In 1985, when I was a student at Texas Lutheran College, now Texas Lutheran University, I remember one of the many nights that I was up late, studying, I'm sure, and watching The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. On this one particular evening, the guest was an up-and-coming young actor named Michael J. Fox. He was already a star on the small screen in the #2 television program of the year, Family Ties. But he was about to become a star on the big screen as well, in the soon-to-be classic Back to the Future. I was already a fan of his work on Family Ties, but I became an even bigger fan of his work when I discovered that Michael J. Fox and I share something very important in common. Now, we're not the same age. He's older than I am. We did not grow up in the same area. I'm from South Texas, and he's from Canada. You know, the thing that we share in common is much more important than age or place of birth. Michael J. Fox and I discovered on the promotion of Back to the Future stands at the perfect height of 5'4.5" tall. And so do I. So I started to follow his career more closely since 1985. I watched him in the television series Spin City. I caught a few of his movies over the years, including the sequels to Back to the Future and all of the Stuart Little movies. And I read his books, Lucky Man, a memoir, Always Looking Up, The Adventures of an Incurable Optimist, and his latest from last year, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Future, Twists and Turns and Lessons Learned. In his latest work, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Future, Fox shares some of his discoveries, and the book is especially written for people like you, our graduates. In the chapter entitled Geography, he writes this about the things that he's learned. From childhood road trips across Canada in the family Pontiac to my most recent adventures high in the Himalayas, travel has always been a big part of my life. Even when my trips are predicated on business and not pleasure, I always take time to appreciate where I am for what it is. I seek out the excitement of the strange and not the comfort of the familiar. I'm not trying to lose myself or even find myself for that matter. My goal is just to enjoy myself, learn something, and gain an appreciation for the amazing complexity of this planet and the people who live on it. I think that Michael J. Fox's goal in his travels should be your goal as you travel throughout your life, wherever your journeys may lead you. Enjoy yourself, continue to learn something, and gain an appreciation for the amazing complexity of this planet and the people who live on it. Finding enjoyment in life is not always an easy task. Few things worth experiencing in life are easy. I know you've got a lot on your minds, especially today, including things like, when is this ceremony going to end? Where is it again that I'm supposed to stand when I shake hands with a school board member and receive my ceremonial diploma? And is it possible to make all of my friends' parties before the night is done? You've got lots of concerns. I know that. But please take time today and every day to find enjoyment. And when you do, life will be more fulfilling. Open yourselves to the possibility of learning something new every day. Hopefully by this stage in your life, you've already learned that you don't know everything. even after receiving the wonderful education that you received here in Germantown. And I think that you're now old enough for me to let you in on a little secret that the adults in your life have been closely guarding for the last 17 or 18 years. Your parents and the school officials who have surrounded you all of these years, they don't know everything either. Every day, every experience, every encounter with someone, someplace, or something is an opportunity to learn. Take advantage of that opportunity. Gain an appreciation for the amazing complexity of this planet and the people who live on it. Now, I'm not exactly a world traveler, but I have traveled the United States and lived in 4 different states for an extended period of time each. And I have visited Canada once, and I've gone to Mexico a few times, including a trip with my Spanish club in high school and several mission trips at my last parish in Albuquerque to build homes. I'm not an expert at travel by any means, but I know from my limited experience that Michael J. Fox is right. This planet is a complex place, and the people who live on it are complex people, and there is amazing beauty in the complexity. Take time to appreciate the creation and its creatures, and life will be more fulfilling. Alles Gute. Gott segne dich. Buena suerte. Y que Dios nos bendiga. Good luck. And God be with you as you take time to find enjoyment in life. Continue to learn something every day and gain an appreciation for the amazing complexity of this planet and the people who live on it throughout your life's journey.